Picture this. It's 1982. Michael Jackson releases Thriller, and in Cameroon, Paul Biya becomes president. Fast forward to today. We've gone through the entire internet revolution. Smartphones have evolved through countless generations, and Paul Biya, he's still president, 44 years later. Teodoro Obiang has ruled Equatorial Guinea since 1979. Yoweri Museveni has led Uganda since 1986. Some of these leaders have been in power longer than the median age of their population. So how do they hold on to power for literally decades? Let's break down the playbook. The first tactic is changing the rules of the game. Most constitutions had term limits, usually 2 5-year terms maximum. When leaders reach that limit, they just change the constitution. Rwanda's Paul Kagame did this in 2015. Uganda's Museveni changed his constitution twice, once to remove term limits, again to remove age limits when he got too old. The playbook is identical everywhere. Loyal supporters suggest the country needs experienced leadership. Then there's a referendum where voting no is discouraged, and finally a friendly constitutional court rubber stamps it. But changing constitutions only works with the right backing. Which brings us to tactic 2, building an unbreakable loyalty network. In healthy democracies, the military serves the country. In these systems, they serve the president personally. First, stack military command with people you trust, often from your ethnic group or family. If you fall, they fall. Second, create multiple security agencies that watch each other. Presidential guards, military intelligence, special police, each reports to you and monitors the others. Nobody can organize a coup. Third, pay them well. While teachers wait months for salaries, soldiers get regular paychecks and bonuses. The result? Security forces that exist to protect the leader, not the nation. Next, opposition management. First, legal warfare. Opposition leaders face endless court cases, corruption charges, tax evasion, and defamation. These rarely result in convictions, but they keep opponents tied up in court instead of campaigning. Second, controlled pressure. Rallies get disrupted, activists face harassment, and critical journalists encounter obstacles. Third, co-option. Bring prominent opposition leaders into government. Your loudest critic becomes part of the system. You also allow certain opposition parties to exist, ones that look competitive but never seriously challenge power. Elections happen regularly, multiple parties exist, but somehow the same person wins every time with implausible percentages. Now here's where natural resources become a curse. Many long-serving leaders rule over countries rich in oil, diamonds, or minerals. When wealth comes from resource extraction instead of productive citizens, you don't need citizen approval. You don't need to tax people much. In normal democracies, governments collect taxes and citizens demand accountability. But when resource revenue flows directly to the government, leaders bypass this relationship entirely. That resource money funds the loyalty networks, pays the generals, and allows patronage distribution, while the broader population remains poor and dependent. It's a vicious cycle that prevents diversified economic development. Here's the surprising part. The international community is often part of the problem. Even though powerful countries talk about democracy and human rights, they usually protect their own interests first. If a country has valuable resources, a strategic location, or helps with security, its democratic problems are often overlooked. Leaders who promise stability and cooperation keep getting support, no matter how they treat their people. The message? Help powerful nations with what they care about, and how you run your country becomes your own business. But change is possible. Countries like Botswana, Ghana, Senegal, and Zambia have shown that peaceful democratic transitions can happen. Authoritarian rule isn't inevitable. It's not cultural or fixed. It comes from political systems, and systems can be changed. But change takes effort. It needs citizens who demand accountability, strong institutions, united opposition, militaries that defend the constitution, not individuals, and international support that values democracy over convenience. There's a clear playbook for staying in power, but there's also a clear path to change. Democracy isn't just about voting, it's about building systems where power truly comes from the people and returns to them. And that's always worth fighting for.